Ball.
What up, everybody? This is 12 to 6 podcast presented by 1-2 Entertainment. I'm Joel. We're missing James, our host. And next to me, I got Mr. Frank.
What's good?
What
How we
up,
doing,
man?
everybody?
Chilling, man. What's good?
Hanging in there, man. Somebody just dropped DJ Chark in fantasy football. How bad is this guy's injury that you would drop him?
Yeah, apparently he's out for...
I know he's out, but how fucking long is he out for?
I don't know. He's doing well?
No, I mean, but he's their number one receiver.
Is
you
he?
don't just drop him. Chest and back.
By the way, I'm
ruled
doing
out.
terrible in fantasy.
Yo, it says it's probably a case of the short week costing a player who might have otherwise been ready to go, but it's not a particularly great sign that Chark's status has not come down to game time. I don't know why he would drop him. I'll pick him up.
I don't know.
Stupid ass.
Anyways.
What's going on, everybody?
Hello, everyone.
We are here.
Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, if you haven't subscribed to the podcast on YouTube, please do. Subscribe also on Apple iTunes. And, yeah, I hope you enjoyed our first episode on the visuals. So
Yeah. We're going to make T-shirts. We just decided like 2 minutes ago.
2 minutes ago, we're doing that. So
We're going to do T-shirts. So
I'm
I'm going
excited
to
for
have
that.
some sick-ass T-shirt that makes you guys want our T-shirt. Kind of like this T-shirt. Look. Do you see what that is?
Is that Leonardo?
That's Leonardo DiCaprio smoking a fucking cigarette.
From what movie? What scene is
I
that?
think that's Basketball Diaries.
Okay.
I think.
I never seen that.
You never seen Basketball Diaries?
No.
Oof. Chef's kiss.
Beautiful.
Classic. Highly recommend. Mark
Yeah?
Wahlberg's in it. Yeah.
All
Young Mark Wahlberg. Who else is in that? It's really good. I highly recommend. Leo's great in it. Young Leo. Very young Leo.
Young Leo. I like Young Leo.
Yeah. I do too.
You like Titanic, by the way?
Yeah. Fuck yeah. I'll show you a sick meme about Titanic that I saw today.
All right.
Show you right now. I'm just going to pull it up very quickly because I know exactly where it is.
Isn't Rose a bitch for just letting him go?
Kind of.
Or
yeah.
not letting him be on top of the fucking...
Yeah, I saw
Little
like I saw
door panel
different
thing?
I saw different like memes and shit on like Twitter, Instagram, and everything, and like there was actually one where they did a test and they took the same exact measurements of the piece of wood or whatever it was that was in the water.
exact measurement?
Yeah, and they like both easily fit on that. Like they did two people, the same size as Leonardo DiCaprio and Rose, and they both fit.
That's pretty hilarious.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up.
Oh, that's funny.
Here you go, Titanic. You don't think that's funny, huh?
Not really.
I like that one.
I'm the worst person to show a meme to. You ever notice that shit?
It's just a heads up. There's a part in this movie with boobs. And it's
I guess when you
it's
say
just
it-
like so serious, like
I guess when you read it with your fucking voice on it,
Yeah,
it sounds
I
funny.
guess,
but
I
I read
guess.
it with my voice and it's not funny.
yeah, it's just like
my
it,
delivery is pretty bad.
it looks like it's just like a movie quality like poster that you would see outside of a movie theater. But then when you read it, it's like just a heads up. This movie has boobs. You're like, oh, sick, bro.
right.
Let's go see that one.
I'm in. That's pretty hilarious. What else I was gonna tell you? Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you how you doing in fantasy because I'm doing terrible.
Well, I lost Saquon last week. That hurt a little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Only your first round pick.
Yeah, second overall. It stings. It's a stinger. I think that team is still okay. I'm 0-2 in that league, but I think I will be okay. I just picked up Keelan Cole tonight because I have DJ Chark as well, and he's not playing tonight.
Great.
And Gardner Minshew is just fucking throwing footballs all over the field. So Keelan Cole should be the number one guy to go to this week. Picked him up. And then in my other league, I lost last week on Monday night to Darren Waller. He just fucking went off and beat me by like 5 points.
Great.
Yeah, horrible. I was pissed off. And I woke up to text messages from my friend who I was playing. Like, fuck you. Like, ha, 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 ha. Like 2:30 a.m.
Like
I was like, yo, bro, go fuck yourself.
Like how grown men do.
Yep.
My fantasy is terrible. Obviously, I picked up Le'Veon in I think it was his 4th round pick, and he's doing shit because he's hurt, and he's also in the Adam Gase offensive genius.
Yeah, I think that.
Offense.
Yeah, I mean, he's an asshole. Speaking of the Jets, this is actually going to be really weird that I'm going to say this. Ready for this one?
Okay.
I'm going to the game on Sunday. It's in Indianapolis.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I swear to God, I am. We bought tickets today. We were flying out on Saturday morning. Land at 4. I think we leave at 10. We land at about 12. And then by the time we get everything settled, 1 o'clock, we'll be ready to go hit the streets on Saturday. Go to a nice dinner, go to a nice lunch, drink for 17, 18 hours straight, and then dive right into the Sunday afternoon football.
Okay.
Game's at 4 o'clock. Mm-hmm. So figure I'll be up by like 11, go up to the bar 12:30. You know, get a little lubed up before the game. And then they're like,
what?
Lubed up. A little lubed up.
Lubed up?
Got to lube it up before you go in, you know?
Okay.
Get a little lubed up. Game starts at 4. So, I mean, there's 7,500 people going to the stadium, so probably won't be hard to get in. Probably won't take long to get in. I just lowered the volume on that.
As long as you have lube, you'll be fine.
As long as I'm not going in dry, we should be okay.
Dude, only 18 hours straight of drinking, or?
Yeah. So this weekend,
That's pretty soft.
Last weekend, man, it was a bad one. I went on Saturday, bro. I went on Saturday at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I got home at like 9 o'clock in the morning. So it was like 20 hours or something, 19 straight hours of drinking. Yeah. I don't know when to stop. That's my problem. You don't even know what to say.
I don't know.
He just looked up in the air. He was like going to say something, and he has no idea what to say.
As a friend, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
I'm worried.
No, it's nothing to be worried about. No.
Just Norm?
Once in a while, you know.
Just go on a fucking, what do you call that shit?
What?
On a...
Okay.
Yeah, I forget the word for it. It's like a white thing that people say on a stupor or
on a bender.
On a bender.
Yeah, on a bender. Yeah, that's what I did. I went on a little bender, a little weekend bender, Saturday into Sunday.
A 20-hour bender straight.
That's pretty much what I do, and then that's the only day I'll drink during the week. Other than here, I'll have a couple here, but like Friday nights, I normally don't do anything. I sit at my house, watch TV, hang out, relax. Saturday afternoon rolls around. I'm ready to go. Talk about being lubed up, bro. Fucking slide right in.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Before we get to the fucking before we get to the trivia into baseball and shit, since James is not here, we have a lot of time that we could fucking spare. What do you think about the Jets? Because I'm literally losing my fucking mind.
They're horrible. They're not good. They're a terribly coached team. Sam Darnold shows some signs of, wow, he's good, and then like the next play he'll miss a slant route 4 yards down the field.
Yeah, but this is year 3 now. Don't you think it should be different?
I mean, he does show some signs of, like, he makes some incredible throws. What they need to do is they need to get him out of the pocket. He seems to be more comfortable on the run.
But
he seems to be more
like
comfortable
that
flushed.
in college, though.
He seems to be more comfortable. I don't think he's a pocket passer. He's more of like, I don't know. He's more of like, I don't even want to compare him to anybody because I don't want to insult the person that I'm going to compare him to. But you ever see Aaron Rodgers throw the ball on the run?
Oh, Jesus.
It's like the best. He's like the best at it. He could stay in the pocket as well, though. But Sam Darnold shows a little bit of Aaron Rodgers here and there.
Do you think it's just maybe that he could just see the field better because he's away from the fucking defensive line?
It could be. Yeah, I don't know. It's just like some people like throwing the ball on the run. I do. I always did. Like baseball-wise.
Yeah.
I always like throwing the ball on the run. I was
it's
always
so much harder in football, though.
Yeah, definitely. I could see where that is a thing, but it's just weird. Mechanical wise, it's I don't know. But he threw that one ball where he was on the run almost across his body, and I forgot exactly who it was too because I was not really awake for that. But
I think it was Barrios or Chris Hogan, one of them.
Yeah, but unbelievable pass. See, like those kind of things, you don't just get lucky and do that, like
Okay, my question to you is this: in year 3, shouldn't those type of highlights should be more consistent at this point?
Yeah, but see, you know what I don't like?
Because if you compare him to other quarterbacks that came into the league, by year 3, you already know they're good. Like, who was bad in year 3? Who's a good quarterback now? You get what I'm saying? Eli Manning.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't even I don't think he was ever that good.
Yeah, but Eli Manning was he was a pretty good quarterback, right?
Yeah.
And by year 3, you already knew that. Just name any good quarterback. You should know that by year 3, you should already know what you have. You still don't know what you have in Sam Darnold, which is crazy.
How about Drew Brees?
Drew Brees is a good one.
He wasn't that good at year 3.
That's true.
So, I mean, look at him now. Never know. Maybe you just need, he had shoulder surgery, so that might have something to do with it, but maybe it's just like a scheme, maybe.
Yeah, but that's the thing. That's
Sam
what
Darnold's just not in the right offense.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Is it Sam Darnold or is it Adam Gase? Because what is with the owner thinking that he's a fucking genius?
Yeah, I don't
see any type of evidence to show me that he's more smarter than any other coach out there. I don't get that. I don't see that.
I don't get it either. And then they interviewed him and they asked him about it, and he said, "Well, if we executed the play call, we'd be fine." It's like, well, you could say that on every single any team can say that. Like,
yeah.
if I called a play and if my team executed that play correctly, I could be a fucking head coach in the NFL too.
Right.
But it's, you're maybe not calling the right players, why it's not getting executed, jerk off.
I don't know. I can't do it. But anyways.
I gave up on you know how I am with the Jets.
I know, but this is where I feel so hopeful and then also so let down at the same time.
It's weird.
It's because of the quarterback. This is the first time as a Jet fan in my lifetime, like Mark Sanchez was, we thought he was going to be the one. And then obviously that was a shit show. And then Sam Darnold comes around and I thought this was it. We was going to finally have a fucking quarterback. I could fucking live with Matthew Stafford, Matt Ryan. I don't care. Just a fucking quarterback.
Those guys sling it, man. Like, I love Matt Stafford. He fucking slings the rock.
Yeah. I could live with Matt. I don't need Russell Wilson. I don't need Patrick Mahomes. I just need a fucking okay quarterback. Someone good.
Yeah. No, I feel your pain, man. It's just like, I don't know. It's weird when it comes to the Jets, the Knicks. No, because that's what they do. It's weird that I know that with the Mets, though.
Yeah, but...
And I just continue. They go 162-0 this year. There's no way they're going to lose a game. Not with this team. Not with this fucking roster, Not with that lineup. No way they're going to lose. And then they do this. And then I'll do it again next year. But now we got Steve Cohen. So, fuck you, everybody else.
Oh, yeah. Well, let's get to the trivia before we get into the standings. So, what you got for me?
Okay. Let me actually read exactly how it's worded because I want to make sure I read it right so I don't sound like an asshole. So, okay. Maybe I'll do a couple. But here's one. Ready? Mm-hmm. So, what was the original name of the New York Yankees franchise? It ain't a trick question either.
Yankee Doodle.
No, it ain't that.
I have no idea.
Any guesses?
No, I don't know.
That's it?
Because if I would just be saying anything.
Yeah.
I don't have
You either know this one or you don't.
Yeah, I just don't know at all.
Yeah. So, the Yankees actually started out as the Baltimore Orioles in 1901. In 1903, they moved to New York. And they became the Highlanders. Later on, changed the name to the New York Yankees.
Really?
Yep. Fun fact.
That is so cool.
How do you like that?
They were called the New York Highlanders, or they were.
That's in 1903. They became the Highlanders, and then they became the Yankees. I'm not sure what year that was, but
I like it.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
Let me see if there's another good one I could find on here. Oh, oh, here's a very good one. Okay. So, back-to-back home runs. Okay. Mm-hmm. So, I know that Fernando Tatis Jr. having the year that he's having, and his father was, when you think of Fernando Tatis Sr., what do you think of?
I don't know.
What? Really?
Yeah.
First thing I think of is 2 grand slams in 1 inning. He did that.
I don't remember him much.
Okay. Well, he hit 2 grand slams in the same inning. So he had 8 RBIs in 1 inning, which is crazy.
Now,
going off that, piggybacking off that,
yeah,
back-to-back homers are not that rare. But how about back-to-back home runs by the same 2 teammates twice in the same inning? When's the last time that happened? And how many times did it happen?
Okay, wait. Back-to-back home runs
in the same inning by the same 2 teammates.
You're asking me who did it or when did it happen?
I'll give you a hint. I'll tell you when it happened.
Okay.
I think it was 2002. Yeah, 2002.
How about you give me the team, actually?
Seattle Mariners. 2002 Seattle Mariners.
2002, Ichiro was in there.
Yes, he was on that team.
I think A-Rod was still there.
He was not. Maybe he was, but I don't think this was. No, I don't think so.
Did he go to Texas like around 2004, wasn't it?
Let's see.
2003? No. Maybe 2001.
Let's see. A-Rod joined the Texas Rangers in 2001.
That was 2001.
Yeah, so A-Rod not on this baseball team.
Seattle.
I'll give you a hint. It's not anybody like that you wouldn't guess. They're two well-known players.
I can't think of that lineup in 2001.
Oh, I could think of this lineup.
I can't for some reason.
One of the guys was unbelievable. One of my favorite players growing up. Way better than his brother. Another hint there. A little subtle hit.
Drawing a blank.
Way better than his brother. Brother is a coach now.
I got nothing.
Oh,
I got nothing.
So-
I'm drawing a blank. I can't think of that lineup at all.
Okay, so the two players are
The only Mariners lineup I can remember is obviously the Griffey and the fucking Edgar Martinez's and shit like that. And then also the one with Nelson Cruz. That's more now. So I can't think of that year.
okay. So the two players are Mike Cameron and Brett Boone.
Brett Boone.
Pull up Brett Boone stats for me real quick. Can we do that?
Fucking Christ. Yeah, we could do that. Why not?
Have you ever looked at Brett Boone stats?
No, we could.
Dude,
Let's look it up now.
look up Brett Boone stats. Historical. Dude, Brett Boone had some unbelievable seasons.
Brett Boone.
Go to the Seattle seasons. Yeah, start at 01. Dude, he had some sick seasons, man. All right, so 2001, 206 hits,
Right.
37 doubles, 37 homers, 141 RBIs.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, see, nobody remembers that.
No.
Yeah. Dude, Brett Boone had some... Hey, look what he batted, too. He's always a 300 hitter.
Damn, he only struck out 110 times that year.
Keep going. 331 he hit that year.
He didn't walk much because his on base was 372.
Yeah, well, he was just like so good at hitting that he didn't need to walk.
OPS 950.
Yeah, so people forget, and that's a second baseman.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, how many second basemen put up numbers like that?
37 and 141.
141, and he hit 330. 331 he hit.
I wonder where he left off in like that year in MVP. I mean, that year 2001.
Go to awards.
That year 2001 was probably fucking
2001 All-Star,
All-Star.
Silver Slugger.
He won a Gold Glove in '98 with Cincinnati.
Yep. Wow.
Home Run Derby participant in 2001.
Let's see.
Try and view more rankings.
Brett Boone.
It doesn't show here like.
I know, not like
thing.
baseball
References.
fucking reference. Yeah. That's what I'll do right now. I'll look at it. People forget about Brett Boone, man. Don't fucking forget about Brett Boone. He was 2001. He
He was
finished
much better than
third.
his brother.
He finished third. You know what's funny? Guess who finished first?
A-Rod?
No, Ichiro.
Ichiro?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
242 hits Ichiro had. 350 he hit. Second
won-
was Giambi.
Really? I hated Giambi.
Dude, if you
I
look at
wasn't
it-
much of a Giambi fan.
If you look at Boone's numbers, they're better than Giambi. Boone walked 40 times that year.
And what Giambi ended up with?
129 walks. Ichiro walked 30 times. I think Boone batted like second or third on that team. So that means that their first hitter, leadoff hitter, walked 30 times. And like when Brett Boone batted second, he walked 40 times that year.
You know, the only brothers I was actually thinking about was Giambi because his brother played in Oakland as well.
Jeremy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, Fucking
I think
brother?
Jeremy Giambi hit for the cycle, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, probably.
Call me crazy, but I think he did.
I'll still call you crazy.
Yeah, no, I'll still be crazy if he didn't. If he did, so. But yeah, how about Brett Boone, man? People forget about the legend of Brett Boone, second baseman who hit like that.
It's fucking crazy. And his brother is fucking doing amazing. So let's start with the standings here for the West, for the American League. So for the West, we got Texas in last place, 19-37. Seattle, 25-31.
Done.
Angels, 26-31.
Amazingly, the Angels are, I believe, they're still alive.
Let's look it up. Postseason.
Look,
The Angels are right behind Toronto.
they're 3.5 games out.
Yeah. So there you go.
They're pretty much dead, though.
Everyone that's eliminated in the American League is Texas, Boston, Detroit, Baltimore, Kansas City, Seattle. Oh, no. Just Kansas City. And then Seattle and Angels are still alive. Damn, Toronto's in 8th place, huh?
Yeah. We got them to win the World Series, plus 10,000. Lock it up.
Lock it up. You know what, though?
I also have the White Sox win the World Series.
Damn, look at Cincinnati in the 8th spot as well. They basically have the same record as Toronto in the 8th spot. What happened to the Phillies, man? They fucking... We'll get to that.
Their bullpen is horrible. Horrendous.
So, how you feel about Houston going into the playoffs?
I think it's useless now. No Verlander. I mean, I don't think anybody had any crazy expectations for him coming back. Mm-hmm. But, yeah, I mean, that's bad. You kind of needed that guy.
Oh, yeah. And then Oakland. How do you feel about them?
I love that team. I bet them to win the World Series, too. I love that team. Without Chapman, it might be a little tough, too.
That's what I was thinking.
But, dude, Laser fucking Ramon. I love that team. I like Oakland. They're fun to watch, man.
They could pitch, too, so...
Yeah. They're going to be one of those, like they are every year. They're going to be fucking probably right in every game. A couple of those games they'll have openers, I'm sure. But, yeah.
See, the thing is about the playoffs is different, is that there's hardly no days off, which means you don't have the benefit of going back to your starting pitchers quickly. So you kind of have to use your 4th and 5th starters.
Yeah, that's true.
You get what I'm saying? Like, because they're playing in a bubble this time.
I was going to say, that's another aspect that's going to be changing, too. They're saying that there could be fans. That's what I was reading.
Apparently there's going to be fans in Texas.
That's fucking crazy. Of course it's Texas. People are going to be at baseball games this year. Should go to that. Fuck Indianapolis, bro. I'm going to go to the World Series in Texas this year.
Listen, man. Let's move to Texas.
I'm down.
Joe Rogan went.
I'm down.
There's fans allowed over there. Let's do it.
Let's fucking do it. I'm coming to Texas. Wear my White Sox jersey.
All right, we're going to the Central with Detroit.
Yeah, they stink.
Detroit sucks. Kansas City sucks. Cleveland, White Sox, and Minnesota.
They're all in.
They're all in. And that's not, there's no surprise there because...
Yeah, I think we all picked them.
Yeah,
those 3 teams to get in. I think we all picked them.
Yeah, I mean, look, though. I thought White Sox was going to win the division, and they're basically a half a game away from Minnesota to win the division.
Yep.
So...
That's my team. A road, dude, you know it. I say it every fucking week. That's my team.
Every episode.
That's my fucking team, man. I was on them since last year.
That's a scary team to face in the playoffs. They're young.
Especially with Crochet.
They're stupid.
You seen him?
Who's Crochet?
The pitcher I was showing you, the left-handed kid.
Oh, yeah,
102? Yeah, 102.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I was like, what is this?
How
what am I
scary
watching?
is that, man?
Yeah, how many players do they have in the fucking minor league?
They're good. They're just stacked, man.
Just stacked.
Think about how he's going to be closing out games, I'm sure, in the postseason. Like, that kid is going to be closing games out.
I mean, if you have a lefty throwing 102 with that type of control and you don't use him in the playoffs, you're out of your mind.
Yeah, well, he's going to be used. I don't know if he's going to be closing out right away, but, I mean, they're definitely setting him up to be that. Hold on.
And then obviously Minnesota, you got
So, yeah, hold on one sec.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, he made his debut 5 days ago, and entering that game, no White Sox pitcher had thrown 100 miles an hour all year. Garrett Crochet comes in, and he threw 6 pitches at 100 miles an hour or faster.
Jesus.
In an inning.
And from the what you were showing me, he looks like he has some control.
He doesn't even, you know what's so scary about him? He throws like he'll mix in a changeup and like he'll like sprinkle in a slider here and there, but his stuff is just so nasty and he throws so hard that he doesn't really need it.
Who does he remind you of, honestly? What off the rip when I saw, especially in that uniform?
I said Billy Wagner, but Chris Sale.
Sale.
Yeah.
Off rip. I was like, damn.
I said Billy Wagner. He reminds me a lot of Billy Wagner. Similar delivery.
Yeah.
Billy Wagner or Chris Sale does come to mind, but yeah, he's scary. That's going to be a scary fucking team, man. White Sox. They're going to win the World Series.
They're
going to win the World Series.
No, they're not.
I think that they really are. I'm not just saying that. I really, really think that they are.
Just going on what you're saying, the playoffs is going to be so much harder this year if you think about it, because there's so many different steps for you to get to the World Series. There's so many teams you have to face. You have to face, technically, let's see, how many, look at the bracket, because we have a bracket here. Come on. I don't know. Can't find it.
Me neither.
But there's 3 teams you would have to face before you get to the World Series. It's kind of like the
Yeah.
NBA.
Yeah, it is. It looks like the NBA bracket. It's 1 through 8, 1 through 8.
Yeah, so you would have to face, obviously, 3 teams. And before, it was, 2? To get to the World Series? Yeah.
Depends. Yeah, but most of the time it would be 2.
There's no one-game playoff this year, right?
No, everything they said is decided on paper this year.
And the first, I guess the first round of playoffs is going to be what? 3 out of 5?
I think so. I don't know. I'll be honest with you.
All right, well, let's look it up.
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's do that.
We probably should know that.
This is a baseball podcast. Let's look it up.
Definitely should know it.
Playoff format. I actually saved that in my notes. I forgot exactly what that happened.
You know what else reminds you of Chris Sale about crochet? He wears number 45.
The same number?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Da-da-da-da-da.
I think it's 5 games.
I think so too, but
I think it's 5 games before the DS. DS is 5. So first round is 5, DS is 5, and then the CS is 7.
yeah, so think about it. That's going to be so much harder for you to get to the World Series this year.
You need to really pitch this year.
So it's going to really count if you really think about it. Like, you got to give a lot of people credit. Whoever decides, like, whoever wins this year is, you know, it's not going to be, is it going to be, like, kind of weird? Or
Yeah, it'll always be weird.
It will always be weird?
Yeah.
They were having that conversation today. I was watching, what was it, Fox Sports 2 or whatever. I think it was Skip and Shannon Sharp. They were saying how if LeBron wins a chip, is it going to be kind of like, are you going to show off that ring this year, like in the future? Like, is it going to be something to, I don't know. I think you're going to take like some credit away from them, or?
I don't think for basketball, no, because they kind of did play like the majority of a season basketball. They had to stop it in the middle of it, but
yeah, but do you feel like
baseball? This is what the third of a season.
Yeah, but do you feel about any team that's going into the playoff this year don't deserve it?
Yeah. Look at the standings. Let's take a look at some of the teams that probably don't deserve to make the playoffs, that probably would never make the playoffs in a full season. So I'll name one right off the bat, the Miami Marlins.
Yeah, but
they have no business on there, and neither does San Francisco, to be honest with you. In a longer season, those teams wouldn't be there.
And St. Louis, too.
They might. St. Louis might.
27 and 26?
Yeah, but they're just as far as, like, I'm talking about just player-wise. I'm talking about just roster.
So you think that in a 162 season, like, the real truth of, like, the real talent comes out?
Absolutely. You'll actually be able to read into, like, a full season. Like, for instance, the American League. Scroll down more in the American League. Yeah. See, like, if you look at the American League, Houston probably wouldn't be there in a longer season just because they don't have the pitching that would be able to hold up, like, you know, be able to hold them up for 162 games.
Do you think the White Sox would be this good this year?
I don't think that they would be. Yeah, that's kind of tough, man.
It's kind of tough, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't think that they would be like maybe not win the division, but I think Cleveland would win that division if it was 162 games. But the way the White Sox are playing, they don't look like they could be stopped. It's not like they're floating around 500. They're fucking 12 games over right now.
You know what's crazy, man? Going into this shit, I really don't feel good about the Yankees. How do you feel about the Yankees going into the playoffs?
I feel good, dude. They're gonna win the World Series.
Like, I'm gonna throw this can at you. Like, seriously.
I don't know. I'll be honest with you. They're going to need some serious performances out of the guys that kind of got them there. Because you can't really bank on Stanton and Judge and those guys to be ready for a postseason run like that. They haven't been playing all year. It's kind of hard to just pick up a bat and be like, okay, I'm ready to do the playoffs now,
Yeah.
So I feel like they're going to really need to bank on those guys like Luke Voigt and even I feel bad for Andujar because he actually was hitting.
See, I have a question for you. Do you feel like this year's playoff is going to be very similar to every year where the pitching dominates?
No.
You think like...
I think since there's more games, you're going to see different styles of
games and shit.
games, yeah. There's going to be much different approaches, I feel.
How about another question for you with the strategy? Every year we see the playoffs where a lot of starting pitchers come out of the pen, pitchers pitch in like 2 days, 3 days rest and stuff like that. Since there's no days off, you're not going to really see that. You can't really see 3 days rest. You'll see, but there's got to be like since there's no day off, that takes one whole day away from the pitcher. Like you're not gonna be able to start game 1 and game 3, for instance. And how about taxing the bullpen? Think about how the Yankees use and tax their bullpen every year because they feel that's our strength, right? Now, if you take out a starting pitcher in the 4th, 5th inning, how we always did in the playoffs, and tax your pen, you're not going to be able to do that every game because there's no days off.
Right. You need a very, very deep bullpen this year, I think.
And
you need starters to go deep.
You need starters to be starters.
Yeah, they're going to have to go deep because you can't throw fucking, whatchamacallit, anybody. You can't throw anybody out there every other day, every day.
Honestly, this is going to show, this type of playoff format is going to show a lot of teams' weaknesses. And to be honest with you, I feel like the Yankees' strength, it gets their strength is good in the regular season, but it somewhat becomes a weakness in the playoffs.
Which is what, the bullpen?
Yeah.
I mean...
the only difference I see this year is the fact that we have Garrett Cole, but since the playoffs is different, we can't use Garrett Cole as much.
Yeah.
Because we can't have him come early if we want him to pitch, the next day or whatever the case may be.
I'm thinking about it. Now, how often do you think you would see a starter come out of the bullpen at this point? What if you use 3 starters, throw the last 2 in the bullpen? Take your best 3, put them forward, other 2 in the bullpen.
Yeah, but if you're playing you have to win 3 games, and it goes to 5 games, the series. I guess you could still pitch your...
There's got to be some off days.
I think there's one off day, apparently.
I think that would still work.
So what? Think about it. You play game 1, game 2, right? And then you have a day off between game 2 and game 3.
Okay.
And then you play game 3, game 4, and game 5. So that's what? 4 days rest for the ace? And then you could...
Guess I'll pitch 1 and 5, right?
Yeah.
Whereas it used to be 1 and 4.
Right.
That could work.
I guess it still makes a difference having Garrett Cole this year.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then you could do the exact same thing. I mean, if it goes to, a game 5.
Davey Garcia would be nice. You add him to the bullpen.
Yeah, but...
Have him come out of the bullpen. It's a scary arm to come out of the bullpen. Even for, say somebody gets in trouble, he comes in to third, fourth inning, finishes the game.
I know, but he's such a baby. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. He's
No.
such a baby.
Well, this is for time for him to grow up, I think, man. It's a big stage here. Come on, you're playing on the Yankees in the playoffs. You got to want the ball.
I know. Let's keep going with the standings. I didn't even keep going. Where was I?
The White Sox and the Twins. That's where we were.
Yeah, the White Sox, Twinkies. Then we got Boston, who fucking
They stink.
they stink.
We knew that they were gonna stink.
But they do have an amazing talent in there by the name of Verdugo.
Alex Verdugo. He was in the Mookie Betts trade or the Mookie Betts whatever it was.
Dude, he's fucking really, really good. Look, let's look up his stats real quick. Verdugo. That's not him.
Alex Verdugo. I think it's V.
Oh, that's what it is.
There he is. 328, 6, 14, 4 stolen bases, OPS 891.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
328.
He makes good plays too in the field. I see that all the time. He's exciting. He's got a lot of energy. He's a spark plug.
Yeah, and I like even listening to him speak about baseball, and he hates the comparison, the fact that they traded him for Mookie Betts and all that shit, and he's like, listen, I'm gonna be me. I'm gonna play my game, and I like that when people talk like that. You know?
Look, there he is, number 7 in the batting average.
Yeah, I mean,
Look at Tim Anderson. Jesus Christ, he's doing it again.
I know, but look at LeMahieu. You don't bring that up, right?
I see him,
bitch.
I see him. I see him, bro. I'm just looking at Tim Anderson, man. I'm just admiring Anderson. Did you see what Bauer and him had a little confrontation with each other the other day? Mm-mm. So I guess they're like friends or whatever. And Tim Anderson took him deep. And you know Trevor Bauer, how he's very like pro the players and fuck the MLB and fuck the commissioner and all that shit. Mm-hmm. So he uses his platform to like be a voice for the players to be able to wear whatever cleats they want, you know, necklaces, whatever the fuck they want to do. That's how Trevor Bauer is. So Tim Anderson took him deep, and Tim Anderson, as he was running third, was mic'd up. And he was like, yeah, put that on your fucking YouTube channel.
Oh, shit.
He goes, vlog about that. And then after the game, Bauer, he did just that. He pulled up his YouTube file and he like took a video of himself saying, you know, you got me. Great job. I just wish you weren't so soft and you would have bat flipped.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so yeah, that's how Trevor Bauer is. That's what I like about Trevor Bauer. He's look great in a Met uniform next year, too.
Oh, yeah, it's happening. What do you think? You think that's happening?
Now I could say with actual confidence that, like, you know, this is what I said the other day to my friends.
Look at the sparkle in your eye.
I know.
I can see it, dude.
I know. This is what I said, like the other day. It's like now I could say that the Mets will be involved in getting a player that they could pay whatever the fuck they want to, and like be serious about it. Like that's a thing. Like the Mets are going to get Trevor Bauer next year, probably. And if they don't, they'll be in talks with an offer on the table, I'm sure, which is as much as you can ask for.
Now,
I can't make the players sign.
Since we landed on this topic.
This is where it just always goes there. So.
Since we landed on this topic, Sandy Alderson apparently is going to be...
Love it.
He's going to be what, the president?
That's what they're saying. They're saying he's going to be like a... I don't know. The GM would report to Sandy Alderson is what it would be. Whoever the GM is, which is probably not going to be Brody Van Wagenen next year, but whoever the GM is would report to Sandy Alderson. And then Sandy Alderson would report to Cohen. That's the chain of command.
Do you think Brody's back next year?
No, I don't. I don't think so. I think that Cohen is going to clean the fuck out of the house.
And Rojas is gone.
Maybe not him. Maybe not him. I don't think that he really did enough to keep his job, but I don't think he did enough to lose it either. I think that what they're going to do is they're going to...
Don't you find it strange already that they're speaking of who's going to be the president for the Mets before the stamp of approval has gone through?
Nope. You know why? Because Steve Cohen is a smart motherfucker. He knows that he's got to get the vote, and he knows he's got to get the commissioners to agree that this is going to work.
And
So,
having Sandy Alderson, apparently who's known for not spending so much money.
for making it work on a budget. So he already got that out. I don't know if it leaked or whoever, whatever. This is Wall Street, baby. This is Steve Cohen. This is hedge fund millionaire genius right here is what this is.
This is exactly like, what's that HBO show that's on?
Billions or whatever, right? That show's about him.
No. No,
Did you know that?
That's in Showtime. There's another one that just came out probably like 2 years ago. It was really, really fucking good.
No.
You know?
No.
Whatever. But yeah, apparently the show Billions.
This is very tactical. It's a very tactical, well thought out move by Steve Cohen. He knows what he's doing, man. The guy's loaded. He's been around the block, man. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's got to do.
How excited are you? Though?
Oh my God, I can't fucking wait till the season's over. Fuck the rest of the season, man. Get me to the off season. Get me past the winter meetings. Put a fucking piece of paper with $150 million on Trevor Bauer's desk. Give it to his agent. Send it to him. DocuSign. Whatever they fucking do nowadays. I don't care. Give it to him. Send him money. George Springer, for the fuck of it, I don't even care anymore. Sign him too. JT Realmuto, you can come on over. And then we'll go ahead and trade for Nolan Arenado. And we'll have a lineup that looks stupid good. We'll have Nolan Arenado batting third, batting fourth, whatever. Put Cano back in the fucking 7-hole, 5-hole, whatever hole. I don't care. Doesn't matter. The asshole. I don't care what hole he fucking hits in. But the lineup is going to look stupid next year after Uncle Stevie comes in and drops a couple $100 million. Trevor Bauer just behind DeGrom. Trevor Bauer's going to win the Cy Young this year. So think about DeGrom,
I think you
Bauer,
guys, okay.
back to back.
I think you guys should focus more on the pitching because you guys suck at pitching.
Okay, we'll bring all the pitchers in too. Whatever. Sign them all.
Because obviously you guys had one of the best lineup in the MLB this year.
Yeah, I agree.
Right?
Yeah, 100%. I agree.
So I don't think that's the issue here.
No, I don't think that's the issue here either, but it can't hurt to, add a little punch to it, But they also gonna have to probably sign a guy like Stroman again, even though I hate his guts. Fuck you, Marcus Stroman. Can we get a shirt like that? This is fuck Marcus Stroman.
Why not?
Okay, I want that one. I'm gonna wear
like that.
Fuck Marcus Stroman.
Let's give him a nickname, something like, Mstro.
Mstro, yeah. Fuckstro.
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 Yeah, Fuckstro.
Just like
you're a Fuckstro. I hope they don't sign him. I hope they do sign him so that I can go to Citi Field next year, and when he does pitch, I'll fucking boo him. Fuck you.
Right there. I think that's it right there. Fuckstro.
Fuckstro.
No, you're a Fuckstro.
You're a Fuckstro. I like it.
I like it.
We're gonna call him a Fuckstro.
That's the name. That's the name of the episode. You're a
Fuckstro. I like it. There it is.
There it is.
I like how we always find the name of the episode within the episode. But yeah, we'll probably end up having to sign him. So we'll have a rotation that looks something like DeGrom, Bauer, Syndergaard, Stroman, and maybe Peterson, who actually looked pretty good this year. I don't know if they want to bring him back.
That's a sick fucking rotation.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It's really terrifying.
I literally forgot about Syndergaard.
Yeah, I know.
Forgot.
Yeah.
Isn't he a free agent after next year?
After next year, yeah.
And guess
so
what,
he's going to be in a contract year.
You're going to keep him.
Yeah, we'll see how well he does. If we want to keep him, we'll just give him whatever money he wants now because we could do that.
Damn, you got the monies.
We got the money. That's the thing. It's so weird because last night was the first time it actually like dawned on me that Trevor Bauer is going to be a free agent next year, and the Mets will legitimately be involved, at least involved to the very end. And if he decides to go somewhere else, then that's his decision. But at least we could say that we offered him a lot of money and didn't insult him with some stupid fucking contract.
I see what you're saying. And honestly, DeGrom deserves to get paid, even if he sucks for the last... you guys need to sign him on an extension and just pay him.
He got paid, DeGrom.
Yeah, he got paid $135 million.
Yeah, he got paid, bro.
He's not getting paid. No.
So you want him to get more money now?
That gentleman deserves...
I don't care. He deserves it. You're right.
He deserves $100 million more.
You're right. He does. I agree.
He's literally the best pitcher in the league. And the highest paid pitcher is like what? 250 mil? No, 300. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Garrett Cole. Yeah, 305 I think he got.
And 135 for DeGrom? Are you kidding me?
It's a bargain, baby. That's what the Mets do. We went bargain shopping.
No.
We won't do that anymore, though.
No, that's not called bargain. That's called fucked up. That's called fucked up.
That is. That's called the hometown fucking discount there. But you know what's really fucked up? You know what would really be fucked up? if they did that to me for DeGrom, it would kind of insult me if like they have like Trevor Bauer, but they brought Trevor Bauer and they're like, all right, $200 million. Like DeGrom probably be looking around like, yo, what the fuck, man?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
No, you just finished saying what? We're gonna give 150 million to Trevor Bauer, right? 150 mil.
That's what I said. 150. Yeah, just a number that popped into my head. I don't know how accurate that could be, but it just popped into my head as something that was higher than it should be.
Here's my question to you. How hard is it for you to offer a contract way higher above DeGrom for another pitcher who's obviously not a better pitcher than DeGrom?
I know. I know. But here's the thing, man. You know, it's a hard world when it comes to that because you're gonna have to be the highest bidder most likely. Like he's not just gonna go there because the Mets have cool colors, so I guess I'll go there. You know?
Yeah.
I went to Cincinnati. Cincinnati's a good team too. They're fucking scary. But you see what I'm saying?
All right. Let's go to the next shit that we was gonna say. MVP. Who wins it this year for American League?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Pull up American League for me.
What should we go to? This is the.
I'm gonna take a really close look at this. I want everybody to see what I do. I want everybody to see my process here.
Let's see your process, my friend. Well, I'd say.
I mean, Abreu looks like he could easily win the MVP, and he probably should.
All right, this year Abreu is 329, 19 home runs, 57 RBIs, OPS of 1,021.
So that looks like an MVP to me, because so he's third in the league in average. Okay, he's first in hits, second in home runs, first in RBIs, first in slugging percentage.
Obviously, Luke Voit, I'm a Yankee fan, but Luke Voit does not fit in that class. Everybody's talking, just because he has 21 home runs, you know, they're talking that possibly he could win MVP.
He ain't winning no MVP.
But a gentleman who's batting 276, it's not happening.
No, it's not. He's got 8 RBIs less than Abreu.
Yeah.
He's hitting 70 points lower than Abreu. He's hitting 50 points lower in OPS. I can't see hits on there, but Abreu leads the league in hits too. So. I mean, it's at this point, if you look at all that, the only two guys that it really is between is LeMahieu and Abreu. I know LeMahieu missed some time.
Now, the National League, I think I'm going to agree with you when it comes to Abreu. The National League, what about Juan Soto for MVP?
I don't think he's got enough games. He's not. The numbers aren't.
He just missed like the first 7 games. That was it.
Yeah, but the numbers aren't there. Like, yeah, he's hitting great, 352. Freddie Freeman should win it if anything.
I got Freddie Freeman's.
Ozuna could win it too. He leads the league in home runs and RBIs. I don't know what he's batting though.
Freeman is 343, 12 home runs, and 51 RBIs.
Yeah.
His OPS is 1.095.
So Ozuna could win the MVP too. Ozuna's 327, 17, 53, and his OPS is 1041. And you can also look at pitchers, too. We can't forget about that. Trevor Bauer actually could win an MVP.
I don't like pitchers winning MVP.
Me neither. I don't because they have their own award. But he actually could win an MVP.
What about you, Darvish?
He fell off a little bit.
He fell off a little bit?
Yeah.
All right, well, Trevor Bauer's ERA is what, 1.73?
1.73. DeGrom's is, I think, like a 2 point.
Yeah, DeGrom is over. Yeah, he lost another game. His ERA is much higher.
Yeah, he struck out 15 that game, though. 14, though.
Yeah, but once you give up the runs and your ERA...
He let up 2 runs that game. 8 innings, I think. And he struck out 15 guys.
I know, but the ERA is above 2. And the pitchers that he's competing with, they're under 2.
His, hold on. I think it's like 2.02, though. And he's right behind Bauer in strikeouts. Bauer has 100 strikeouts. DeGrom has 94, but Bauer's got 1 extra game on him.
You Darvish, 2.22. 69.
That's too high.
Yeah, it's not happening. It's going to be Trevor Bauer. I think that's... And Trevor Bauer has 100 strikeouts.
DeGrom's got 94.
Trevor
Bauer is the Cy Young winner, absolutely. But I'm talking about MVP. Whatever happened to what happened to?
You think they'll give it over Freddie Freeman? I don't think that will happen.
The numbers are really close, and Ozuna's better in a couple different things. Freddie Freeman deserves one though,
and they're in the same team too.
Yeah,
the fucking team is gonna kill it in the playoffs.
Who else was on there too? Whatever happened with Tatis? What'd he do? He fell off completely, huh?
I think he just got stuck at 15 home runs or something.
Yeah,
because he was killing it.
Talk about hitting a wall, Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, he was killing it. Now he's batting what, 278?
278.
Yeah, he only has 41 RBIs. So
15 homers, 41 RBIs. Yeah,
it's not happening, dude.
He looked real bad the other day. Mookie Betts kind of fell off a little bit too, but he could be in the men. 295, 16, only 39 RBIs.
Yeah, it's not.
Dude, it's either Ozuna or Freddie Freeman. So I would give it to. If I had to vote, I would probably vote for Ozuna.
Yeah. All right.
But then again, I don't think Ozuna plays the field too much.
And obviously Shane Bieber, Cy Young for the American League.
I guess. Show me more.
Let's go. Shane Bieber.
Oh God, yeah, that's yeah.
What do you think?
That's all. I don't have to look at anybody else.
You want to look at Garrett Cole, who has an ERA of 3.22?
No, I don't. Yeah, Shane Bieber's going to be winning unanimous.
I'm going to tell people what his numbers look like for this year. He's 8-1, 1.63,
122 strikeouts.
100. I mean, he strikes out 15 every game.
Yeah, it's fucking insane.
This is what he does.
His nickname. He's got a good nickname too.
What is it?
Not Justin. That's seriously what it says on the screen. I swear to God.
Really?
Look right there. Full name,
shit.
Shane Robert Bieber. Nickname, Not Justin.
Oh,
hey, what's up, Not Justin?
I like it.
You know what's crazy? He's 4 years older than me. 4 years younger than me.
Why is that crazy?
Just weird to see that. He's 25 years old. God damn, that guy's going to make some money.
He looks old as fuck.
He does. He does not look 25. I guess he kind of does.
No, he doesn't.
He looks old. He looks like 31.
The dude looks like he has 3 kids already.
Yeah, he might. He probably fucks too. But yeah, he does not look 25. Jesus Christ. What, can the Mets get him? When's he a free agent?
Not anytime soon, buddy.
All right. Well, let's get him. Just pay him all the money, the Mets. Colin, if you're listening, there's our guy.
You're going to have a fucking rotation of DeGrom, Trevor Bauer, Shane Bieber, and Syndergaard.
You know what would be scary, too? If Trevor Bauer, I think he got traded to Cincinnati. Or he went there in free agency. If he never went there, think about that Cleveland rotation right now.
No, he got traded there.
Did he?
Yeah, remember last year? He fucking threw the ball to the
outfield. He threw the ball over to center field. Yeah, I remember that.
He was kind of bugging out. He's a wild card.
Think about if Mike Clevenger never went to dinner.
Yeah.
And think about if Trevor Bauer never threw the ball over center field.
Right.
Think about that rotation in the playoffs, man. Bieber.
And Kluber.
Kluber was never really good in the playoffs, so you could have him. Fuck him. Who needs him?
He was so disgusting.
Think about those three, though, in the playoffs. Bieber, Bauer, and Clevenger in a 5-game series. How could you beat them?
And then you also have a dude who could be an MVP, like Francisco Lindor in your lineup.
Yeah, it's a scary team, man.
It's a good team, man.
Yeah.
And Ramirez.
Yep. And now they're not that good. Well, I don't think they're going to go anywhere in the playoffs.
If you're a Yankee fan, who are you the most scared of going into the playoffs?
The White Sox. They do it all.
You know, for some reason,
the Rays do it all too. They do it all, man. I watched the Mets and the Rays, and I don't really watch the Rays that much. But man, the Rays do everything. They do all the little things.
See,
they throw people out, they bunt, they fucking knock balls down, they save runs, they dive. That's what baseball teams do, like gritty baseball teams.
If you ask me today, gun to my head, who's the best team in the entire Major League Baseball?
You're going to say Tampa Bay.
I'm going to say Tampa Bay. Yeah. I've seen enough. And not only this year, but I've seen them last year and the year before. I've seen enough. Everyone that comes out of that fucking pen throws 100. Everyone has a disgusting curveball. Everyone could hit. No one strikes out. Everyone is clutch. It's fucking unbelievable. It doesn't even matter who they bring out.
Yeah.
They're so good. They're so good defensively. They're like, they have great chemistry. They're just so good, dude.
I've actually watched them like a full game, or like 2 games, 3 games.
Yeah,
because
because they were playing the Mets, right?
Yeah, and they just do all the little things that I wish the Mets did.
You guys suck defensively.
I know. Like I said, though, I wish that they had the Mets would even try to knock balls down and just do all the little things. Guy on second base, ball through the hole. Make a diving play, knock it down, you save a run.
See, but I feel like that it comes from developing in the minor leagues. I feel like that is where the disconnect is.
Maybe not.
Because I feel like that's a culture thing when it comes to the Mets. For some reason, you guys don't put an emphasis when it comes to being a really good defensive player. Everyone who comes up from the minor leagues suck defensively except Jimenez.
Love Jimenez. Jose Reyes.
Dude! Like a decade ago.
I know. But that was never always the thing.
I know, but I'm talking about recently. Everyone who comes up.
Because the Mets had owners that were 2 morons.
Yeah, but the fucking owners don't decide who they draft.
You'd be surprised. They do. They did. Dude, you think that Brody Van Wagenen and Sandy Alderson, when Sandy was the GM, do you think that they actually had the last say? No. Dude, people didn't want to come coach here because they were afraid that the Wilpons would come in and make the lineup for them on a day. Managers didn't want to come here because of that.
Yeah, but isn't it like that throughout the whole fucking league now?
But it shouldn't be. You hire a manager to manage. You don't manage the manager and tell him how to do his job.
That's fucking...
Because guess what? When you fuck up, they don't come out and say, well, that was the owner's fault. He made the lineup that day. No, you don't say that because then you're fired.
Yeah, but it's 2020 baseball.
You are as a Met manager, even as a GM, all you are is a pawn. You're a puppet. That's why I felt bad for Sandy.
Unless you're Girardi.
Well, he's not a Met guy. Talk about the Mets.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, though, there's some coaches out there that still do their thing, for sure.
Definitely, but I'm talking about just the Mets.
Yeah.
Like Brody Van Wagenen.
Yeah, but I guess that's a philosophy when it comes to the owner. Like, you don't know the philosophy when it comes to Steve Cohen. You don't know if he's going to just rely on...
Well, here's what he said.
Baseball expertise.
Here's what he said.
Okay.
His words were he's going to go out and he's going to hire the best baseball people that he knows.
The best baseball people nowadays in 2020, this is how they run baseball teams. They hire a manager to become a puppet, and the GM is the one running things. That's how they run shit now.
But a GM is usually an intelligent guy that knows what he's doing. In the Mets case, they hired a fucking agent.
Yeah, but don't you love Brody? I thought he was a Brody guy.
I like the way he talks. But
I thought Brody was your Brody.
Yeah. I like the way he talks. He's a salesman. That's all he is.
Yeah, he is. He's good.
He's a glorified salesman. He knows what to say. He knows how to say it. He knows how to deliver it. But Sandy Alderson is a great. I love Sandy Alderson. I was dead.
Did he draft anyone that's on the fucking staff right now?
Who? Sandy Alderson?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's say here's one for you.
Because I feel like a lot of those players, a lot of the good ones, are Manaya's guy.
No, they're all Sandy.
Not Syndergaard.
I don't think so.
DeGrom is, I believe.
Yeah, but now ready. So here's a little fun thing about Sandy.
And I don't think is Matt's is.
I don't know. We'd have to look it up. I really don't know. But here's one for you. So I remember Michael Bourne. I've read this tweet. I forgot who tweeted it today, but Michael Bourne was a free agent, and the Mets. A lot of Met fans and everybody wanted them to go after Michael Bourne. And they asked Sandy Alderson if he was going to do it. And he was like, I don't know. We'll see. I think he was a restricted free agent. They needed to extend him a qualifying offer. So he was. So with a qualifying offer, if you extend Michael Bourne a qualifying offer, you lose a draft pick that year.
Right.
A lot of Met fans and a lot of Met writers and a lot of Met people were upset with the Mets for not going after Michael Bourne that year. Yeah. Where's Michael Bourne now?
Not in the league.
I don't even know where he is. You want to know who they used with that draft pick?
I'm going to say Michael Bourne is in Texas.
That's a good. I have no idea. Literally, I couldn't tell you.
If I'm just going to fucking take a wild guess.
I wish I was in Texas because I could watch baseball.
Yeah.
But you know who they used with the draft pick they would have lost if they signed Michael Bourne that year?
gonna say DeGrom.
Dom Smith.
Oh shit!
So they could turn Dom Smith
Well, Dom Smith is a
Sandy guy. Yep.
Sandy guy. Yeah, right.
Most of these guys are they're none of these are Brody guys really, other than Cano and Edwin Diaz, but he's not there long enough to have guys.
How did you guys get McNeil?
I don't think he played baseball in high school. He played out in. I know he's from California, but I don't know exactly how they ended up with Jeff McNeil. I'll be honest with you. Wish I did know.
I don't think he was drafted by the Mets though, because I feel like he came up so late.
Let's see.
Let's look that up before we close this off. Damn, it smells good out there.
It does.
Jesus Christ.
Jeff McNeil draft. He was drafted in 2013 by the New York Mets.
At what age?
In the 12th round.
Jesus. Damn, he's a 12th rounder. Makes it to the
That's
major
a Sandy
league.
guy, too. 2013 is Sandy.
Sandy guy?
Think so.
Yeah, I think so, too. 2013, yeah. Yeah, of course, because you guys made it to the World Series in 2015.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yep. So, yeah. Dude, Sandy's got boys, bro.
Yeah. I mean, Minaya was good, too, man.
Minaya, you know what was good about Minaya? Minaya, I don't know how he convinced the Wilpons. Oh, you know what it was? Minaya wasn't good. You know what was going on with Minaya? No. You know what was going on with Minaya?
What?
They were using all that fucking Ponzi money.
Yeah, but Minaya was also a Reyes guy.
Yeah, I know.
And
but they were able to spend money with those like Delgado and those guys.
Beltran.
Right. Beltran, Delgado, Frankie Rodriguez. Frankie Martinez is a kid I went to high school with.
Damn, you made it to major?
like Johan Santana. Like, he was able to go out and spend money on those guys. Those are the last time the Mets really spent money. And that was because of Bernie Madoff.
Cano.
Yeah, I mean, I don't consider that spending money. I don't. Because they traded for that and they took his contract.
Yeah, but taking a contract is the
I
same
want
thing,
I want free agents is what I want. That's how you win. You want free agents.
I agree with you, because when you trade, you obviously lose.
You lose things.
You lose things, and if you're just a free agent, you just add.
You're mortgaging the future for now when it comes to trading, for the most part. Usually, what you're doing, unless you're on the other end of it, you're mortgaging now for the future.
Apparently, they said that as soon as Steve Cohen takes over, he should fucking. I brought this up last time. You should write a blank check to Brian Cashman
to come be the GM.
Yeah.
Oh, I would love that.
Oh, I didn't bring it up last time, right?
I think you might have.
I think I did.
I would like that.
But imagine.
Yeah.
Brian Cashman. Do you think he would fucking leave the Yankees? I don't think so. Why would he leave the Yankees?
I don't know. Everybody in the fucking Steinbrenners keep dying. Who's the owner now? Hal? Hank? Hank died.
He did?
Yeah. Like this year he died.
Really?
Yeah, man.
Why are we laughing?
Yeah, sorry, bro. Yeah. My condolences to the Steinbrenner family here, but Hank Steinbrenner's dead.
Really?
He died.
From Corona?
I don't know. He died at 63. April 14th, he died.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Liver issue. So now Hal Steinbrenner is running the team. Hank is dead. Rest in peace.
Yeah. R.I.P. to Hank.
Yeah. See that? And Hal is left. I don't think Hal fucking knows anything about baseball. I don't know Hal from a hole in the fucking
as
wall.
long as you have Cashman.
Right.
What
And
do you
you
think?
need money. But that's what I'm saying. That's what we want Cohen to be. We want Cohen to be that guy. I want Cohen to be like, yo, look here. You need money, you come to me.
Yeah,
Run the team otherwise.
Do you trust Brody with money?
I don't know enough. No, because I don't know enough about him. I want somebody who knows what they're doing and have done it before.
The best person to me would be either Brian Cashman or Theo Epstein.
Oh, I would love Theo Epstein, man. You kidding me? Either one of them would be like a godsend to you. They know how to build a baseball team.
Now, just imagine a world.
Imagine a world. Fuck it, I'm hard as a rock right now.
Where you, this is such an imagination. Where you have Steve Cohen as the owner.
Yeah.
You have Theo Epstein as your GM.
Oh my God, forget about it, dude. They'd have a World Series in 3 years if that is the case. I swear to God, they would.
Imagine?
They would have a World Series in 3 years.
You imagine, dude.
Yeah. Theo knows how to do it, man. Theo knows how to do it.
I mean, he did it in two teams where it seemed impossible to win a championship.
He broke two curses.
I think he would do it. I think he would want to do it. He'd be like, listen.
Another challenge?
Yeah. Like, hey, listen, I got he'll be a legend. Boston, Chicago Cubs, and the New York Mets.
The day he won that World Series, you could put him in the Hall of Fame. If he won the World Series with the New York Mets after that, he probably already is in the Hall of Fame.
I think he is already.
But you could start fucking making his plaque right now, the day that he wins that World Series with the Mets.
Yeah.
Just give him the plaque. You're in. I don't care what you do afterwards. You can retire tomorrow. You can keep doing this, and you could lose out. I don't care. You're in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. You got anything else before we knock this bitch out?
I am good. I got nothing else, man.
Yeah, me too. Shout out to James for missing his podcast, so fuck you.
Shout out James, bro. Fuck you, bro.
Yeah, fuck you. Please subscribe to YouTube, 12 to 6 Podcast. Also follow us on Instagram and Twitter, 12 to 6 Podcast, same shit. And subscribe to iTunes as well. So thank you for listening. This is 12 to 6 Podcast brought to you by 1-2 Entertainment. Peace.
Peace.
Play ball.